Where do you dine in Atlantic City?
We really like going to American Cut. Really big fan of the octopus there. Have an appetizer, a couple drinks at the bar, then maybe head over to one of the other restaurants, Amada or Zor. Go to one of the clubs there, see what's going on.
Great beer selection at Muscle Bar. It's always great too, and pretty good pizzas as well.
And mussels, of course, that goes without saying. We do the same thing like at Borgata. If we go to Borgata, we hop around to the different restaurants, Gypsy Bar for a drink, and then maybe some sushi at Izakaya. And of course, Old Homestead. It's a good place to go to.
Which clubs or bars do you enjoy?
We go to a lot of bars to eat, but we don't go to
just
bars.
The one, if I do drag him out dancing once every 2 years or so, it's like at Boogie Nights or something like that, which is a really fun night out.
Tell us something about Atlantic City that most people don't know.
Cafe 2825 is a nice little restaurant. It's small. It's got a very friendly, comfy vibe when you go in there. And it's not one of those big name, big reputation places that are advertised on billboards, but it's really good food and really nice spot to go.
Atlantic Grill in Caesars is, it's kind of hard to find. Not a lot of people go there, but it's a great, it's a great view, great sushi, real relaxed atmosphere as well.
What's the best place to take a date?
I think Knife and Fork has a very romantic atmosphere.
A lot of people get engaged here at Knife and Fork, and a lot of people who have gotten engaged here come back years later to celebrate, and they always tell us the stories, which is really nice.
Where do you like to get sushi?
Pretty much Atlantic Grill. I think Atlantic Grill has some of the best sushi in town.
And Izakaya really, some really interesting takes on some sushi dishes as well. Always had good food there.
Yeah.
Where do you recommend having a bachelor or bachelorette party?
That's one we'd have to say, bachelorette parties typically have a series of activities planned. A lot of them start here at Knife and Fork. There's a lot more interest now. People, they want to start out with a nice dinner. So both men and women, they'll come, they'll have dinner, and then they'll go to the next place. The girls love to dance clubs, the guys to other kinds of clubs. But it's a lot of fun. They come, dressed up. They have their tiaras and everything else. So.
Where do you like to shop?
I love going to the Walk. It's convenient for me, and because I work just 2 blocks from there. But you can walk down and hop in and out. You could spend the day. You could just run in and out to 1 or 2 stores. My family, when they come to visit, they spend forever there, hours and hours and hours there, which is fun. But there's such a great mix of stores, high-end, kid stuff, beauty, fashion, shoes, handbags, everything. Really, you can find pretty much everything there.
What are the best spots to take the kids?
I love to go to the boardwalk. They like to stroll the boardwalk and go to every arcade they can go in, and they top it all off with a trip to It's Sugar, which, can't be beat. And we recently saw an It's Sugar in a different town, and they were amazed that they didn't have a Lucy, the elephant, made out of jelly beans. So it was really interesting what they take out of the It's Sugar, experience, but they love it there.
They're big fans of the IMAX theater as well. So that's, especially when there's a great movie in there like Batman or something.
What is the biggest misconception about Atlantic City that you hate?
The safety issue, the fact that a lot of people still feel that it's not safe to walk around, not safe to walk on the boardwalk. I walk everywhere, and I never have felt unsafe or ever had a problem. I get that comment a lot around docks. People feel that, you can't really walk there, you have to take a cab, but I really think that's just a myth.
Why should people come to Atlantic City as opposed to other places with gambling?
Atlantic City is unique in its location. It has the beautiful beaches that really Atlantic City is starting to really focus on and make the beaches more accessible and more amenities on the beaches. That's one big thing. The location, it's easy to get to from several major cities. You can drive, you don't have to fly. Those are a couple things that come to mind.
And it really is becoming more and more a destination. There's a lot of activity in a very small amount of land. there's great shopping, there's great hotels, there's great restaurants, there's casinos as well. So there's a lot of activities, and I think you can do an awful lot in 2 or 3 days here.
Tell us about a night in AC that you'll never forget.
Our best nights out are Maureen said it earlier. We bounce from restaurant to restaurant. We might go to 5 or 6 different places and have something to eat in every place, and maybe a little glass of wine somewhere. And it's just that's what you can do in Atlantic City, and you can do it very easily. And for us, it's just a great night.